I need to confess something.
Oh no, here we go.
Yesterday, someone asked me the simplest question in the world. How was your day?
That's it? That's the confession?
I froze. Completely froze. My brain just went blank.
You didn't know how your own day was?
I knew how my day was. I just couldn't find the words. I said, and I quote myself directly, it was, fine. Just stuff happened.
Stuff happened.
That was my entire report on 8 hours of my life.
I do this too, by the way. Someone asks me, how was your day? And I say, good. And then there's this awkward silence where we both know good told them nothing.
Nothing at all.
And the strange thing is, my day was actually interesting. Things happened. I just couldn't turn them into sentences in the moment.
It's such a small piece of English. How was your day? 5 words, and so many of us panic.
Because it feels casual, but you still need real language to answer it well.
Welcome to English Podcast.
I'm Lucy, and apparently my day is always just good.
And I'm Tom, and my day is always just stuff happened.
Today, we fix that. We're talking about how to actually talk about your day in natural, real English.
Not textbook English, real English, the kind people actually use.
Let's go.
Section 1. Why it was fine isn't enough. Tom, let's start with the problem. Someone asks how your day was, and most of us say one of 3 words.
Fine, good, okay.
And technically, those are correct answers. Grammatically, nothing is wrong.
But conversationally, they're dead ends. The other person doesn't know what to say next. The conversation just stops.
Right. How was your day? Fine. Oh, okay. Silence.
Compare that to, it was actually pretty busy. My meeting ran long, but I finally finished that project I've been putting off.
See the difference? That gives the other person 3 things to ask about. The meeting, the project, being busy.
A good answer about your day isn't longer because you're showing off. It's longer because it opens doors.
It invites the next question.
Exactly. Some useful starting phrases.
Tom, it was a pretty typical day, nothing too exciting.
Busy, but in a good way. Positive busy, not stressed busy.
Honestly, kind of a rough one. Signals you might want to talk more.
One of those days where everything happened at once. Chaotic, eventful.
Each of these is one sentence, but each one is a door. Fine is a wall. These are doors.
I like that. Fine is a wall.
Subscribe to English Podcast, and next time someone asks how your day was, don't hit them with a wall. Section 2. Lucy's most embarrassing how was your day story. Tom, tell them the story.
Which story?
The interview one.
Oh no, not the interview one.
Yes, that one. Tell them.
Fine, okay. So a few years ago, I had a really important job interview. And at the end, completely unexpectedly, the interviewer asked, "So, tell me, how has your week been going so far?"
A friendly, casual question meant to relax you.
Meant to relax me. Instead, my brain treated it like a trick question from a legal exam.
What did you say?
I said, and I remember this word for word because I've relived it in my head 1,000 times. It's been, productive. Yeah, productive.
Productive. One word to describe an entire week of my life to a person deciding whether to hire me. What happened next?
There was this pause, this terrible pause, and I could see in her face she was waiting for more, and I had nothing more. I just sat there nodding like productive was a complete philosophy.
Did you get the job?
I did not get the job.
Was it because of productive?
Probably not entirely, but I have always wondered if that pause, that awkward silence, told her something about how I handle easy, normal conversation.
What should you have said?
Honestly, it's flown by. I've been deep in a project all week, so it's a bit of a blur, but a good kind of blur. That gives personality. That gives something to connect with.
Instead of productive?
Instead of productive, standing there alone in the room like a lost tourist.
What did you learn?
That small talk questions aren't small. They're a test of whether you can turn a boring, everyday moment into a real sentence. And I failed that test spectacularly, one word at a time.
One word at a time.
Productive. I still cringe.
Section 3. The grammar of talking about your day. Let's look at the actual grammar and phrases that make these answers work.
First, describing the general feeling of the day.
It's been a long day. Tired, worn out. The day felt endless.
It flew by. The opposite. The day felt very fast.
It's been a mixed bag. Some good parts, some bad parts.
It's been non-stop. Constantly busy. No breaks.
Next, talking about specific events using natural time phrases.
Earlier today, for something that happened in the morning or a while ago.
Earlier today, I had a meeting that completely changed my plans.
Right before I got home, for something that happened close to now.
Right before I got home, I got a call that ruined my evening plans.
Next, connecting events so the story flows instead of listing facts.
Which meant that cause and effect.
My train was late, which meant that I missed my usual coffee stop.
On top of that, adding another thing, usually something extra or frustrating.
On top of that, it started raining right as I left the office.
Next, reacting to how you feel about the day, not just what happened.
Honestly, I'm just glad it's over. Relief.
It was frustrating, but I got through it. Difficult, but resolved. Quick challenge. Think about your actual day to day. Build one sentence using which meant that, and one using on top of that.
2 real events from your real day. Connect them with real grammar.
Section 4. 5 real conversations about your day. Situation 1. A colleague asks at the coffee machine, "Hey, how's your day going?"
Weak answer. Good, thanks. You?
Honest, natural answer.
Honestly, pretty hectic. I've had back-to-back meetings since 9 and I haven't even looked at my actual to-do list yet. How about you? Is it just me or is today just relentless?
Every single meeting seems to be running long today. I think everyone's trying to fit a week's worth of talking into one Tuesday.
What made that work?
Specific detail, back-to-back meetings since 9, honest complaint without whining, and a real question back that invites shared experience.
Back-to-back, meetings with no gap between them, one straight after another. Situation 2, your partner or roommate asks over dinner, "So, how was work today?"
Weak answer, "It was okay, same as usual."
Actually, kind of a weird one. My manager pulled me into a last-minute meeting about the Chen project, and now I think the whole timeline is shifting. I'm still processing what that means for next week, honestly. How was yours? Any less chaos than mine?
What made that brilliant? Named the specific event, last-minute meeting, the Chen project, honest uncertainty, still processing, and it turns the dinner table into an actual conversation.
Last minute, something that happens with very little warning, close to the time it occurs.
Situation 3. A friend calls and asks, "What have you been up to today?"
Not much, just the usual.
Natural, honest response.
Honestly, a lot more than I expected. I went in planning to just catch up on emails, and somehow I ended up in a 2-hour call about next quarter's plans. My whole afternoon got completely rearranged. What about you? Did your day go as planned, or did it hijack itself too?
What made that work? Contrast between expectation and reality, planning to just catch up on emails, ending up in a 2-hour call, the playful image, did it hijack itself, and a genuine question that invites comparison.
Your day hijacked itself. Wonderfully dramatic, but exactly how it feels sometimes.
Situation 4. Funny one. Someone at a party asks, "Long day?"
Natural, honest answer, a bit theatrical.
"Oh, you have no idea. I spilled coffee on myself at 8 a.m., and it genuinely felt like the day never recovered from that moment. Every single thing afterward just felt slightly cursed."
Slightly cursed.
It's a real feeling. One bad thing happens early, and suddenly everything after it feels connected to that first mistake.
What made that perfect?
The specific visual detail, spilled coffee at 8 a.m., the exaggerated but relatable idea, the day never recovered, and humor that still tells a true story underneath.
Everyone at that party has had a coffee on the shirt kind of morning.
A day that felt cursed from minute one.
Situation 5. Quiet, honest moment. Close friend or partner. End of a hard day.
They ask, do you want to talk about your day, or do you just want to not think about it?
Honestly, I think I just need a minute before I talk about it properly. Nothing terrible happened. It was more like everything felt heavier than usual, if that makes sense. I'll probably want to tell you about it once I've had some food and I'm not still half inside my own head.
What made that profound? Honest about needing space, a minute before I talk about it, precise, gentle description of the feeling, everything felt heavier than usual, and an honest promise, not an avoidance. I'll probably want to tell you about it.
Heavier than usual. Not one dramatic event, just a general emotional weight to the whole day.
A phrase that says a lot using very little.
Section 5. Tom's foolish moment and what he learned. Tom, tell them the other story.
Which other story?
The one about your mother.
Oh no, not the phone call one.
The phone call one, yes.
Fine. So, my mother calls me most evenings, and she always asks the same thing. How was your day, love?
A simple, warm question.
A simple, warm question that I somehow managed to ruin for about 2 years.
How did you ruin it?
I would say fine. Every single time, every single call. How was your day? Fine. For 2 years.
2 years of fine?
2 years of fine, even on days when genuinely interesting things happened. I got a promotion once. She asked how my day was. I said fine.
You said fine the day you got promoted?
I said fine. She found out about the promotion 3 weeks later from my sister.
Tom.
I know. It wasn't that I didn't want to tell her. The question felt so routine that my answer became routine too. How was your day turned into a formality, and fine turned into an automatic reflex.
What changed?
One evening, she said something that actually hurt a little. She said, you could tell me anything and you'd still just say fine. And she wasn't angry, she was just a bit sad.
That's heavy.
It was heavy, and I realized the question wasn't small to her. It was her way of staying close to my life, and I was closing the door every single time with one lazy word.
What did you do differently?
I started actually answering, even small things. Honestly, nothing huge happened, but I had a really good coffee this morning and it set a nice tone for the day. Tiny details, real ones.
And how did that change things?
The calls got longer, warmer, because fine gives someone nothing to hold on to.
The lesson in natural English.
A routine question still deserves a real answer.
Fine closes the door. One detail opens it.
Even small days have something worth saying if you actually look for it.
I love that last one.
Even small days have something worth saying. Section 6. What actually helps you talk about your day well?
Okay, we've laughed at ourselves twice now.
Which felt necessary, honestly.
Very necessary. Now, what actually helps you talk about your day well?
Not a script to memorize, just small, honest habits.
Thing 1. Pick one real detail before you're even asked.
At some point during your day, notice one thing. Good, bad, strange, small, just one.
That becomes your answer later. You're not searching your memory under pressure.
Thing 2. Use feeling words, not just event words.
Don't just say what happened, say how it felt. busy, quiet, heavy, surprisingly good, one feeling word does more work than a whole list of facts.
Thing 3. End with a question back. How about you? Did yours go any smoother? It turns your answer into a conversation instead of a report.
Thing 4. Allow the boring days to be boring, honestly.
Honestly, pretty quiet. Nothing much to report, which was kind of nice. That's a perfectly good answer.
Thing 5. Let one small detail carry the day.
You don't need the whole story. One vivid detail, the coffee, the cursed morning, the 2-hour call, can represent the whole day.
One detail well chosen says more than 10 flat facts.
Quick review. Everything in one place.
Let's bring it all home.
Know the vocabulary. Back to back, last minute, hijacked, slightly cursed, heavier than usual, a mixed bag.
Know the pattern. Fine is a wall. A real detail is a door.
Know the fixes. Pick one detail early, use feeling words, ask something back, let boring be boring, let one detail carry the story.
Know the grammar. Earlier today, right before I got home, which meant that, on top of that, honestly, I'm just glad it's over.
And remember, a routine question still deserves a real answer.
Even small days have something worth saying.
Say it.
Final message, your challenge today.
Before you go,
Right now, one question.
one question. How was your actual day today? Not fine, not good. One real detail.
Write it in the comments. One sentence, one real moment from today.
And use one phrase from this episode while you do it.
Back to back. On top of that, which meant that. Pick one.
We read every comment. We reply to everyone.
And if this episode made you think of your own productive moment or your own 2 years of fine,
Tell us. We genuinely love to hear it.
hit subscribe, hit the bell.
Next week, talking about your weekend plans in natural English.
Not just what you're doing, what you're actually looking forward to.
I'm Tom, who once described a promotion as fine.
And I'm Lucy, who once described an entire week as productive.
Keep going.
Keep growing.
And go tell someone how your day really was.